Hi, everybody. All right, so we're multitasking today. Week 2, day 3. Week 2, day 3. We got some pressing today. It's my secondary press day. We have some log incline, 3 sets of 8, I think. Then some more floor press. After that, as typical, as usual, typical me, I don't know because I don't care about much more than the first 1 or 2 exercises until after those exercises are done. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting on elbow sleeves because that's what you do when you press. They make my elbows feel good. And I like my SBD sleeves. I've had them for years now. I've had no issues, 0 complaints. They're getting a little bit tighter as I get bigger, but that's a good thing because then they give me a little more bounce. And they're not overly tight to where they're uncomfortable. I'm going to keep this whole video rolling right now and just walk you through some of my favorite warm-up routines. I have some scheduled stuff that I'll do too, but this is some of my favorites. These are my 2 go-tos on pressing days. So I think my coach calls these band Fonzies. I don't know if that's what they're actually called, but it's pretty much just this. Only I've started doing it where I just started doing this recently, probably a few weeks ago, where I'll kind of just do them at the angle at which I'm pressing. And pretty high sets, 20, maybe 25, just to get the upper back a little fired up. Upper back, rear delts, get a little bit of pump, because when you're pressing, obviously, you're using those muscles to stabilize yourself. So there's those. And then another go-to, these always look so stupid, but they work for me. So I pretty much stand on this band, and then depending on if I'm doing neutral grip or regular grip, pressing for the day, like today I'm starting with log, so I'll keep them neutral, and then I'll just lean back like I'm pressing, keep everything tight, glutes tight, and then pump out some quick reps, fast as you can. And then just some basic stretching down. And I usually do a few more. And then I'll repeat those 2 or 3 times. And I'm usually pretty warmed up by then. I'll do them more thorough than that, but I at least wanted to show you what I do on every pressing day. All right, slight intermission here before we go up to our top weight, I should say, multiple sets at this weight, hopefully. My back is really itchy. And what they don't always tell you about being big is sometimes you gotta scratch your back like a cow on a fence post. Works like a charm. Back to our scheduled programming. All right, another slight intermission here after my first set. The thing they don't tell you about having a home gym is that when your neighbors are outside grilling and cooking dinner like every night, you smell it the whole time. The whole time. Like, I'm trying to work out and I just smell great food being cooked and it makes me hungry and then I can't focus on anything else. This is the stuff they don't warn you about whenever you go to make that jump and get a home gym. It's unfair. Alright, so log press went pretty well. Pretty disappointed that I didn't get that last rep on the last set. The last two sets there, my grip fell a little off. I don't know what it was, but I didn't quite have it in the right position. Either way, I don't think I was strong enough for that last rep, so it doesn't really matter where my grip was. But we've worked back up to, we got 315 on the axle bar right now for our close grip floor press. And we're going to see how this goes. I don't usually jump from 225 to 315, but I really just didn't want to do 275 and then go to 315, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm recording this last part without a mic because once again I didn't charge it, and I don't know how long the battery lasts. Turns out about 3 gym sessions, in case you're wondering. But, pretty good pressing day. Nothing too exciting. Nothing's going to be that exciting here for probably until the last 6 weeks or so of prep. That's when stuff starts getting a little wild. But I got in the gym a little bit later than anticipated today, and it's not ideal because I eat lunch around noon, 12:30, somewhere in there, and that means I have like 5-6 hours to digest. And when you get in a little bit later and you go until 9 o'clock, 9:30, you're kind of running on fumes at that point. Like, one meal a day is not ideal, but in hindsight, I probably should have eaten a granola bar or something, protein bar, whatever I have in there, just to give myself some extra energy. I always drink a Gatorade during a workout. Just keeps the glucose levels up a little bit, those fast-acting sugars, a little bit of energy, but I usually finish that during the top set of my main exercise, so I guess at this point we're just going to finish up our accessories. Got some incline flies, tricep push downs, face pulls, some other stuff. I don't know. Either way, we'll see you in the next video.